Let's make a wallet. Oh, by the way, my name is Bradford Hermann, and I'm a recycle artist. Let's get to the studio. This is my current wallet. This was my previous wallet, made out of circuit board and plexiglass. There is a protective barrier in these boards because of the copper. Access to the cards through this window or by opening it up. This was a button for a stereo, and I used the spring to keep the cards in. The only problem with this design is that through time of sitting with it in your back pocket, it begins to wear away at the material. So I'd like to create a design that goes in between both of these. I'm going to have to break off all of these components. Now I could use a soldering iron, but I'll use a chisel instead. It took me about 15 minutes to clear this board. I left the chips, and I'll just remove the ceramic to reveal what's underneath. We're going to cut this board this width here, the size of the cards. So first I'm going to secure this piece down. Alright, so here's our first piece. So you see all these leads that are sticking up. I will take my Dremel with that blade and I will clean all that so this is all flat with the exception of these. I'll bring out some of the copper behind there. Woo! Getting hot. I found that using a grinder is a little too aggressive and abrasive, so using this cutoff wheel for the Dremel works extremely well. Especially with cleaning the chips because that's a very delicate procedure. Here's our two sides. Now comes the challenging part. I purchased some elastic band and we just have to figure out how we attach it. Adhesive really isn't an option. Throughout my research of some of these wallets, they have two pieces for each side. And I have to cut two more of these pieces. Elastic band would go pinch in between it, use as the back. 4 sheets. The elastic will go through the whole body, and then I will wrap these around and join the two pieces with electronic screws. Drill these holes with this elastic inside, because if you drill that, it's just going to wrap around the drill. So in the sandwich, it should keep it stable. This one side is done. Now I'll create the other side. So there it is. The last thing I need to do to this is add resin to coat on the top. This will prevent oxidation to the copper and gold. I'm choosing to use UV resin because it sets very quickly under a UV light. So while that cures, I would like to share with you the female version. This is a circuit board purse. Would any woman ever use this? Hey, it would definitely reduce clutter. Maybe leave in the comments if you would, or if you think it would be great for a picnic. The resin is cured. I have one last thing to add. That is a money clip. Where I got this piece, I do not know, but it works well. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Every subscription gets me one step closer to my dream. And to all those that have subscribed,